This is the longest and the most important scene of the play. It is a detailed study in temptation and damnation. Temptation in a human being and how he is damned later. It also covers a wide range of emotions of joy, loyalty, anguish, and revenge. Now, in this particular scene, you will find that the scene is full of joy. Joy is the marriage between Othello and Desdemona, the loyalty of Cassio, the anguish of and the suffering, and also the anguish of the doubt. Then you have the revenge part. So all these extreme emotions are discussed here. Begins with Desdemona's well-intentioned sympathy towards Cassio. Now Desdemona is very well-intentioned towards Cassio, and she wants Othello and Cassio to be friends again, and ends with Othello's determination to kill his fair double. Now, and the determination, the end is when Othello makes up his mind that he's going to kill the fair devil, that is Desdemona. The transformation could be too oppressive and shocking for any reader or audience to accept. Now, this transformation of Othello, it really is shocking and it is very difficult to accept because you cannot imagine someone who is so soft spoken and so well behaved, and how could he behave in this extreme manner? Then that means he thinks of killing his own wife, whom he loves so dearly. The this is a kind of a progress that Shakespeare is very careful about, and he goes very gradually from one scene to another, preparing the audience mentally to accept the change of the behavior of Othello. This is reflected in Iago's subtle movement from merely suggesting to making bold statements. Now, we could also find this in the way Iago is moving with his plans. Earlier, they were very subtle plans and they were subtle movements, and then gradually he started provoking and instigating that yes, Desdemona is having an affair with Cassio, and thus making Othello extremely angry. Ironically, the openness of Desdemona and Cassio provide the opportunity that Iago covets. Now, Desdemona and Cassio are being very open about the relationship which is not exactly a love relationship. It is just a relationship which is a very friendly and a helping relationship. But this has been manipulated by Iago. Iago specializes in inetudes and insulations. Othello by nature is susceptible to them. Now, Othello does not have a very strong background. So sometimes it so happens that he is, like overpowered by different ideas, and this is exactly what happens in this case with Iago. Iago has been able to notice the soft corner of Othello, and so he sort of pushes Othello into accepting things which are not real. Iago's magnificence, if it can be termed as such, lies in his capacity to display that he is honest, he's an honest friend and a reluctant witness. Now, Iago, you will find, is magnificent as a character. Of course, he's a villain, but even as a villain, he's magnificent and you cannot take your eyes away from him.